inside. Walk this way.
Awesome.
I have to say, the vitriol that you get on your videos, Queen. Good God, I just block people left and right. But I do need to know something, and maybe I'll understand. I don't know. For the liberals and the Democrats on here and stuff like that, when did Trump become this horrific person that you make him out to be? When he came down the escalator and you knew he wasn't going to donate to the Democratic Party anymore and your little crony friends, because they all had their hand in his pocket when he was a civilian. When did all this vitriol come out? You're still insisting that it was an insurrection. It was a riot. No one, not even Trump, was, charged with insurrection. So please stop using the word incorrectly, because you're wrong. You're talking about sexual abuse or locker room talk that you shouldn't have heard. Well, you did. I've heard worse in loading docks when I was driving a truck. So, saying grab him by the, is fucking child's play compared to what truck drivers, when I was driving a truck, talk about. Okay? So, stop yourself. Now, he has not been convicted of sexual abuse. Sorry, there's been no conviction. Liability, he's been found liable. Now, I still have my doubts on the liable part, because you're talking about someone who claimed this after 30 years, after a law magically appeared. For 1 year, the statute of limitations was lifted. Now, the sexual abuse, there was no criminal charges because there was no evidence. Or very little or lack of. Okay? I'm just telling you what I know. If there's something different, let me know. So, no criminal charges. So she decides, I'm going to sue. Which, the burden of proof is like nothing. It's he said, she said. And because everybody hates fucking Trump for some reason, it went from, it started at 10 million. Somehow it wound up at 83. Okay. On something that happened 30 years ago that no one can collaborate, and the supposed dress with DNA like fucking Monica Lewinsky apparently wasn't even designed until 10 years after the incident, allegedly. So I that's what I've heard, that's what I've seen. Okay, the one that she's posing with on the New Yorker, yeah. So there's a lot of inconsistencies, but it's a civil trial, so there's different things that go on. I don't know. I've never been sued. I have no idea. Or I haven't really sued anybody. I don't know how it goes. I did sue a couple of people. I won, but not a lot. I mean, I'm not a fucking millionaire, as you can see. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know how litigation works. I don't know how the courts work 100%. So, there you go. But the vitriol for this man, oh my God. What? What is it? Because you're coming up with the same excuses and they're wrong. So far, they're all wrong. The Russian collusion, already proven false. Okay, he stumbled. He stumbled big time when the pandemic hit because he was listening to the wrong people. who takes Dr. Fauci's fucking word for anything now should be fucking smacked in the head. I didn't believe half the shit that guy said to begin with. I mean, how a flimsy fucking mask gonna help stop spread of disease? I mean, let's face it, those things were not great. You need a respirator, an actual respirator to stop the virus from actually entering your face. Okay? The 6 feet thing, what? It doesn't travel? Bullshit. It goes more than 6 feet. Sneeze once in a while. So, I mean, if you're just going off the pandemic and an insurrection, that's not an insurrection. It was a riot. And I'm not agreeing that people should have rioted the Capitol. Matter of fact, truthfully, if I was in charge, there would have been rubber bullets flying everywhere. And people would have been running for the hills. Then you have that. But then you also have video of the cops letting them in. There was one, clearly, they arrested somebody. They took the handcuffs off him, let him go, and they fist bumped on the way out. I mean, do you just see what you want to see? Or hear what you want to hear? I'm sure you're going to do that with this video. Because I've seen it on my other videos a lot. So, just tell me, why this hatred? I mean, we were doing well for 3 years under Trump. Really well. We didn't have this migration problem. We had no wars going on. We could afford to eat. We could afford basics. Hell, we could go out and buy a new car if we wanted to. So I don't get why there's such hatred. Is there a specific thing he did? I mean, there's the little things that may make you say, hey, what the fuck? You know, like when he was running the first time and he did the thing. I mean, please don't tell me in your little circles you haven't made fun of disabled people. Unless, of course, you're a priest, which is another problem in itself. So I don't know what you're clinging on to here, other than the fact that you're getting your head kicked in. Because Biden is going to lose. I don't see a path for him to win. I don't. And if he suddenly pulls it out of his ass, there's going to be a lot of people asking questions. Because you can bet your ass this time, it's going to be videotaped, scrutinized. I mean, the video camera will probably be as far up someone's ass as they can get. So we'll see what happens. We have another, 10 months to go? Please enjoy the shit show. Booyah, everybody.